Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's intervened well there. Well, amongst many successful Asian players who have performed in Europe, I wonder how highly does this man, Shinsuke Nakamura, rank for you?
Pretty high, Peter. You know, he was one of the first to come over to the European continent, and we know he's an excellent playmaker.
Goes for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Jesus. He's had it taken off him. Nakata. That was good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously...
Rivaldo!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nakata. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pele. Rivaldo. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus, looking for options for movement. And this is Kakitani, and the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 21 minutes.
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to you was just beautifully measured.
Kakitani.
Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Kakitani.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Serginho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Casemiro. That's been cut out, well played. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? And this is Pele! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the keeper's got it again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's a sharp little ball here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nakata, he's got away. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Nakata. Spread it left. Rivaldo. And now the breakaway. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Nakata looks to get on the end of this. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been won straight back. Rivaldo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Passes short. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Pele, but it's lofted through here.
And it's Neymar being indicated.
There's the shot! Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Brazil
today
are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. That gets things going for the second half. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gabriel Jesus! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Zé Roberto is on a run down the left wing. Nakata. Now it's Kakitani. Here's a chance! Casemiro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Zé Roberto is onto this. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Endo. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. It's not an especially good pass, that. Serginho. And it's Zé Roberto. Not the most accurate pass. Nakata. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. From both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rivaldo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ser Roberto. And here's Jesus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Japan, number 13, Kagawa.
So, time for
Number
changes
11,
on both sides, actually.
Kakitani. Number 25,
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Nakamura.
Well, I'd happily watch this every
Coming on
week,
the
Peter.
field,
This is exactly
number
what you want
15,
from a big game.
Minamino. Number 14,
Just refused to budge,
number 10,
and he's got his way.
Okazaki.
Brazil
Substitution.
have now used up all but one of their... He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good effort from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2, then. It's a mighty effort! Brazil are looking to go forward now. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Kubo can see things others simply cannot. That pass has been well intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that is expertly dealt with. Nakata.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Minamino.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Richarlison. Tries to pass it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great position.
He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There will be 3
The
minutes
assistant
added
referee
time.
rightly gives him offside. That's a cute ball. And it's made its way to him.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Casemiro. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kubo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Desperate defending required here. He can get that clear. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Oh, good-looking ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's picked his way through. Neymar! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Look at the space here, real chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Serginho. This ended up in no man's land. And he's had it nicked away. Just eases him off the ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Japan do have a chance to counter here. Aims beyond the defence. Okazaki plays it in. Tries to get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Linton. Played to Casemiro. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Both
allowed
teams
in
have
the
run
area
themselves
streams
into the
now.
ground
Thank
out
you very
there.
much for
Does
your
anyone
cooperation.
have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos. Oh, that's fabulous. Ito going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, what a climb! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Kubo looking to penetrate opposition. Kubo! So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Serginho. Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get through. Decent chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Linton. Linton. Neymar.
There will be one
And
more
into the
added
grateful
time.
arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Volunteers to each
Brazil
block.
can
Please
celebrate
report to the
now.
start